Well, here's something new. Not only are we actually sat comfortably, but for once, I'm going to be joining you in this adventure.
Ooh, okay.
You're not going to be playing against me, strictly speaking.
Yeah. I'll be there.
Right. Who is ready to delve into the depths of this HeroQuest homebrew?
I definitely
Me. I want to get some resources.
Right. Well, here we go.
Nuggy.
My Daughter's Keeper presents Barrow of the Beastmen, a HeroQuest homebrew by Matthew Pascal. Quest 1, The Forest of Shadows, Episode 1. Only the intimidating roar of the thunderstorm disturbs the sinister silence of the Forest of Shadows. It has been raining hard for hours now. You watch your trail as you painstakingly fight through the muddy paths, and the undergrowth and foliage enveloping you threatens to leave you exhausted. You are crestfallen. The party slowly presses on deeper into the obscurity of this depressing night. Ghost lights bounce from the darkness here and there and briefly reveal what little confidence has remained in the faces of the Imperial soldiers escorting you. Indifferent from the pouring rain's onslaught, you push on and pull through every pace of this miry mud and begin to regret that you had to take on this mission that has proven to be anything but ordinary, as you thought it might be. Then again, looking back to when Mentor contacted you whilst you were savouring your recent defeat of the powerful wizards of Morcar, you could already sense from the tone in his voice his concerns over what exhilarating challenges might be foreseeable for a champion of your vim and vigour. Nothing would happen. The days have become longer and more tedious than ever since you departed from the northern mountains. The trail has traversed vast territories untroubled without the slightest trap or peril. Moreover, who could have desired to get their clutches around this ancient, fusty artifact you have been protecting with the help of the Imperial Guard? This relic, found in the mountains, at the foot of an ancient mound that has been ruptured open by the wars against Morcar's legions. Yet, according to Mentor, this little black stone contained an enormous power source, which would allow, once mastered, the chance to change the course of war against the forces of chaos. A distinct opportunity Morcar put his mind to if he learned of the stone's existence. Abruptly, you snap out of your thoughts. The trail has stopped. The ice cold makes tree trunks crack in the darkness of the night. Sir Vadian, the captain of the guard, is examining the tree line thoroughly with his sword drawn, and the rain patting against his silver armor. You can see he is trying to lull his fears, but the eerie rustling he has heard is now accompanied by disturbing growls and grunts. This macabre cadence creates a terror that makes the guards tremble and shiver. Messy shadows seem to prance between the trees, horridly shaped branches to points like skeletal fingers, as if they are reaching to the skies to scratch the clouds themselves. The forest seems to come alive, and the turmoil from within terrorizes the men more and more with every passing second. Suddenly, the woods seem to spring alive, spitting out a savage horde, unleashed amongst the deadlocked trail in the middle of the forest. The guards, gripped by terror, try to put up some defense. The storm rages, it doubles in intensity, derailing all attempts at orderly maneuvers. You find yourself and your companions quickly overwhelmed by this demonic torrent. Bodies of both human and demon drop dead and ravaged here and there. With the blades of your weapons, you try to hack a passage back through the enemies to rejoin the forces of Captain Varden, who fights like a divine devil. The demonic creatures drop like flies under strikes and swipes of his noble sword. But the all-encompassing confusion, you do not realize the grand gestures he's making towards you. An explosion tears up your flank, surely caused by one of the powder kegs of the dwarven miners that we were carrying on the cart. The blast violently smashes you against rocks and trees, and you lose consciousness. The last thing you see is the sinister sky's heavy clouds forming a malicious grin, gloating at your doom.
By some miracle, you have survived, but many of your comrades were not so lucky. The rapid defeat of your escort of Imperial guards leads you to believe that this is more than the work of a group of petty brigands. Perhaps some darker demonic forces have been at work. Arise, heroes, for you shall set about finding the survivors. May you survive long enough in the forest of shadows. Right. Who is going first?
Me.
Right. So obviously we are looking for the rest of our party.
Yeah, can I look through the bubble?
Yes, what do you want to search for?
Treasure.
Okay. Let's have a secret. What treasure Nuggy discovers?
Yeah. A monster.
Oh,
A warning monster.
wandering monster.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Delete.
What? I can roll 6 dice.
Whilst you were looking through, out popped
Oh, a
a
goblin.
goblin,
Oh, I can eat that.
Dog, I set you to eat.
which,
No, it's my go.
which immediately goes to attack you for 1. So roll your defense dice.
And that's
Which-
4.
Yep, and you want shields. Oh, okay. You get what you take 1 hit.
Ah,
Oh no.
There you go.
it's fine. It's only 1.
Yeah, just- okay. Right, no. You have just seen Nuggy, Queen of the Barbarians, attacked by a goblin. What are you going to do?
It's only
Can I
just,
sit
it's just
dog
only,
eat?
it's only just snap.
Yeah, you can set Wolfie on it. That's not a
Yeah.
problem.
Sit wolf.
Oh, yeah, you found to eat something. What
Sit
did you eat?
Gary.
Yep.
Gary, go.
You're going to give Gary the whole of your turn, or are you going to do anything else?
Yeah. No. I'm gonna let Gary.
Eat him.
Basically.
So you get
Right.
something to
Why
eat.
not?
What's Gary's movement?
Oh, that's a lot. 10.
Right, so he can go 1, 2, 3. Oh, it only takes him 4 to get up to him. Right, how many attack dice does Gary have?
3.
4.
Oh, yeah, 'cause you managed to upgrade him, didn't you?
Yeah.
Right. Oh,
That's 2.
yeah,
in
that's
defense. So to see.
2 attack from Gary. I don't think this is going to... I don't think it matters what the
Yep,
goblin
does
does.
he?
He is dead. Gary's moved,
Yep.
but you can also move.
I want to search for trapdoors.
Search for secrets, secret passages. You don't see anything. It's a dark wood. You can tell that there is a passage to the north, and there is also one in the southwest.
Oh, okay.
But those are the only ways through that you can see. Right, I guess that means it's my turn. I'm going to check the traps. I don't see any traps. And I think I'm going to move towards the north. And as I approach, I will take a look. And what do we see?
You break through into a dark grove. The creepy cold and spine-chilling night sounds reign here and do nothing to reassure you. You tread these paths carefully. All of a sudden, a cry of dread ripples this morbid tranquility.
In secrecy, you approach the source of that scream, meandering through the trunks of gnarled trees until you find an injured Imperial guardsman desperately fighting off 2 goblin brigands. I've seen this. I've still got the ability to do something about this, so I'm going to attempt to cast Lullaby on one of the goblins.
Ooh, okay.
The goblins need to roll 1 red dice for each of their mind points. They only have 1, as I remember. Yep. And they need to get a 6. Damn it!
No.
That was a 6. My lullaby failed to work. Right. Unfortunately, that means it's their turn.
Okay.
Right. Goblin 1 is too busy attacking the guardsman. That's 1. The guardsman has got 4 to defend. Manages to defend it.
Yes.
Goblin 2, however, has... Nope, Goblin 2 is also going to attack. Goblin 2 is too busy.
Trying to attack us.
And the guardsman manages to defend against the 1 attack that the goblin has. Right. Nuggy!
Yeah.
You can hear the screaming coming from up ahead. What are you going to do?
I go over.
Right, let's roll for some movement then.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
You can just get...
6.
Yep, you just entered the glade. You haven't got any ranged weapons though, have you?
No,
That's
all I
fine.
have is my big sword.
In that case, you are defending the entrance to the glade. And that is your turn. Right. Morgan, what's happening?
I think. Can I see from this angle that I'm at?
Yes, you're looking straight through the glade. You
Okay.
can see everything that's going on. You can see that I'm standing just this side of the opening of the glade.
Yeah.
You can see that Nuggy has just charged in,
Yeah.
blocking the goblin escape.
Okay. I'm going to. I think I'm going to go in.
Mm-hmm. Let's have some movement then.
You get food in there.
You can charge right up to either of the goblins. Which one do you want to go to?
I want to go to the one on the
Right.
left.
Tiny little druid manages to slip through, running right up to the first goblin.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to. I'm going to use my dagger.
Poke him.
Great.
Yeah.
Roll an attack roll then.
Hey! 3!
Ooh, wow. I don't need to roll for the goblin. The goblin cannot defend against that. That is one dead gobbo.
Yeah.
Right. It's now Gary's turn.
Yay, Gary!
Gary, Gary, Gary!
Gary! Okay.
The queen!
Gary can move 10, which means he can charge straight up to the other one if you want him to.
Go, Gary, go.
Go, 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 good boy.
Go, Gary.
There's going to be lots of wolf sounds here. Right. What do you want Gary to do?
I want Gary to attack, of course.
Give him an attack roll then.
Yeah, wait, I'm not. Oh, wait.
Pretty sure it's 2. Oh, look, 4.
Yeah. I keep looking at the card and like, no, we leveled up. It's not 3, it's 4.
Nice, an all
Dead,
attack.
dead.
It's an attack.
Oh, wow.
Dead, dead.
4 skulls. Yeah.
He's dead.
That is a dead gobbo. Right. Some more flavor text.
Woo!
The Imperial Guardsman, breathlessly wheezing, explains to you that he has survived the assault on the trail by feigning death. After the creatures had left, he looked to search the battlefield for other survivors, but suddenly was confronted with the goblin brigands, come to graze the sparse remains of the trail, and that he was quickly brought to bay between the trees. He then tells you there must be other survivors hiding scattered in the woods, and that he must continue his search. Congratulations! You have a guardsman in your party.
Yay!
Who's going to die
Let's
quickly?
name him Bob.
His name is Bob now.
Say Bob.
His
Right,
name is Bob.
We have Bob.
Yep.
You've got Gary. I think it makes sense that Nuggy gets to have the scout.
Bob.
Gets Bob the scout. It's back around then. I haven't actually done anything here yet, which means I'm going to move up into the glade because I don't need to defend anymore. Was anybody injured? Yes. Tilly was injured in the last attack, weren't you?
Yeah.
Therefore, I will play Healing Song.
A
Which
song.
means you can, yep, because I'm a bard, I get to play a song with you.
Lovely.
You get up to 2 points of health. You've only lost one, you can scrap that. Right, I have now used my ability, my action.
Yep.
Which means it's back around to the top.
Did it?
Yeah, what's Nuggy doing?
Oh.
What-
I'll go to the other door with Bob.
Yeah, you're going to head to the back down to the southeast with Bob. Info. That's fine. Bob's got lots of movement.
You know.
Do you want to look through to the
Yes.
next section?
Yes. There's a doorway.
That would have taken up all your movement to get there. Along with Bob. Which means it's Morgan's go.
Okay.
Remember, you've still got the glade area to explore if you wish to.
I'm going to search for secrets.
Secret doors?
Yeah.
You don't see any secret doors.
No, come on.
Do you want to move away?
Yeah, I'm gonna move.
You and,
west of them.
you and Gary are heading
Yeah.
back down.
Hello.
Gary seems to be making good friends with Bob. I'm going to search for treasure before I move off.
You gotta find a monster.
Ooh. I find a heroic brew. You are surprised to find a leather bag hanging from a tree. If you drink the contents before you attack, you can make 2 attacks instead of 1. This is a single-use item. Right, that's pretty good. And a case of wait for me. And we're back around to Nuggy.
Yay. Okay. I'm gonna check if there's any traps.
In the hallway?
Yes.
Yep. That's a good call.
So I don't accidentally fell.
That is a perfectly sensible thing to do, because as you look through into the corridor, you can see a trap.
Oh, come on. What have I found to do?
Well, it's in this narrow bit of glade. Is that? Because remember, you're outside of it.
Can I drop over it?
You can. It will require movement. You need 6s.
I got 5 and a 2.
You will fall into the trap,
Come on.
which will cost you 1 body point.
No, Tilly.
But fortunately, the trap has been sprung, which means nobody else will be hurt.
Okay, good.
Should have sent Bob in.
Well, at least Bob's following
But
me.
Bob manages to help get you out of the trap.
Thanks, Bob.
Right. What's Morgan and Gary going to do?
Okay. I think we're gonna also head out onto the hall.
Okay. Because we're not in combat, you get a standard 7. Which will get you just in front. Of course, Gary can move even more. Gary can move up the door if you want.
Ooh, yeah.
Open the door.
And I'm just going to bring up the rear.
Behind Bob.
And because we're in a new area here, I'm going to check the treasure again.
Again?
Ooh,
Why not?
and this time I find a potion of magical resistance. This potion, in a small blue bottle, negates the effects of any damage-causing spell that is cast on you. Drink it when the spell is cast, and you may ignore the effects of the spell. This works only for a hero drinking a potion, and it offers a single use. Right, and we are back round. What is Nuggy gonna do?
I'm gonna tell Morgan to. I'm gonna tell Morgan to open the door.
You're gonna get Morgan to open the door.
Yep, and I'll do that.
Okay, okay. So you're not going to move at all. You're just going to sit there.
Because I can't move. Because you're in front of me.
Okay.
Okay.
Mario, it's your turn.
Wait.
In a minute.
Okay. Oh, goblins. Oh, two. Two goblins.
Yes.
Fighting each other?
Morgan and Gary can see that through this, into this glade, there is a couple of goblin brigands.
Thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed the chaos as much as we did. Don't forget, new episodes drop every Sunday and Wednesday, so there's always more trouble just around the corner. If you'd like to dive deeper, you can join us over at the My Daughter's Keeper Patreon. You'll get access to a growing library of exclusive scenarios you won't find anywhere else, entry to our members-only Discord community, and even the chance to take a seat at the table at our backer-only games. Until next time, keep your wits about you, your dice within reach, and just try not to make things worse.